Hey everybody, welcome back to the Overwatch Project podcast or screencast. September 4th, 2023 at 2:28 p.m. here in the USA where I am right now. My site is overwatchproject.com. This will be a kind of a short podcast. Check out my YouTube channel for other videos. And tonight I might be on, it's not a firm thing yet because I haven't heard from Mark, but might be on his channel for an hour or so, maybe around 6 p.m. So if you want to check out what's going on over there, feel free. And I'm going to talk about some off-topic stuff if you want to stick around and listen. I wanted to talk about the absolutely horrible stuff that Disney has done to Star Wars in the latest show. Ahsoka decided to actually watch it, and wow, it is really you could use this in a class on how not to make really bad television show. The only two characters in this show in 3 episodes that I'm interested in, I could care less about every other character. The only two characters are Balin Skull and Shin Hate, played by Ray Stevenson and Ivana Sakno. I think I said her name right. Is that Sakno? Anyway, they both don't have very, maybe it's because they don't have very many lines, but they do act really great with their facial expressions and their body language. And they play a Sith and a Sith apprentice. And they're the only two characters remotely interesting. And matter of fact, if you go on YouTube and you search for Shin Hati, because there's more interest in this character than any of the main characters in the story. Nobody could care less about the main characters. Now, Ray Stevenson unfortunately has passed away. Gee, I wonder what happened there. Because he was really, just about to turn 58 years old. And things are so bad at Disney, they're actually hiring a $330,000 a year position for a PR crisis manager. First of all, I could probably do it for half the price. All they have to do is take my advice, but they wouldn't do it. They're not going to do it. So they'll pay somebody who won't tell them what they need to hear, and they won't do it anyway. Right? They need to basically apologize for the last 10 years of what they've been producing, and they could create a new section on Disney Plus called Bad Disney and put it all there. They seem to rely on Mary Sue characters and MacGuffins to move their plots along. So one other thing I wanted to tell you about is you've noticed that I've been using the Chromebook for a lot of my podcasts. That's because it works. I had some problems with OBS in Windows, and my Linux computer, which runs Linux Mint, my older computer, it's just not really good anymore for video casting. So I'm actually thinking about getting rid of my Windows on my Alienware here, as I haven't seen any firmware updates from Alienware for a while on it. This one is the R4 version of the laptop, and I think they're up to an R8 now, so there probably won't be any more firmware versions. I could try to put Linux Mint on it. The only reason I haven't so far is because some people have reported great success with no issues, and other people have reported that they've had some issues. And I don't want any issues. I just want it to work like it does on any other computer. But sometimes Alienware and Linux are a little weird that way. So, next time you see a video cast from me, if I do it and it works out perfectly, I'll be switching back to this. The Chromebook was cheap. It does what I wanted to do. And let's face it. I mean, I'm posting on YouTube, so it's kind of ridiculous not to use. I don't want to be trapped in. I'm not. This is a local account here on this laptop, and they hit. Okay, I don't know if you've noticed, but they are making it harder and harder if you buy Windows, a computer with Windows on it, to get a local account. They want you to be tied into their Microsoft system. And I'm already kind of tied into Google's system because I post on YouTube, so it's not really a big deal if I'm on a Chromebook making content for YouTube because I got to be logged into YouTube to post on my channel anyway. But I do like when I'm not logged into these accounts to use Linux. I feel like the operating system is way better than Windows and way better than Chrome OS because it's a full operating system. And I think Linux Mint. I just installed it on my desktop, and it's been years since I upgraded Linux Mint on there. I finally did it, and it is probably the best Mint version that's ever been. It's amazing what they've done with the integration of Flatpaks on there. You can pretty much get every piece of software you want. It's either already on the system or you can just easily install it for free. So I don't know if I'm going to do it yet. I'm still researching that. So later tonight, Forever Conscious Research, I might be on there. If I am, I'll see you there. I'll talk to you all later. Have a good day, good night, wherever you happen to be watching this. If it's after this date is passed, then obviously you can try to find if there was a podcast on Mark's channel there. All right, I'll talk to you all later. Bye.